What's up, everybody? So I'm back with another video, and as you can tell, this is going to be part one of how to do a four-door basically on any truck. This is going to be specifically the square body, and as you can tell here, I do have a square body starting to be a four-door right in front of me. So as you can tell, I actually did go ahead and glue it all together. I actually didn't do a video on it. I do apologize for that. I should have went ahead and done it. But this is the truck that you guys seen in one of my previous videos that was actually this color here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it was that color there. And I already kind of stripped it all off. I need to do a little more paint stripper on the sides there. So basically, I do have another square body sitting here. I'm going to show you guys exactly where to cut at on the truck. So let me grab my little pointer finger deal, whatever you want to call it. So what I did on my square body, and you can tell right here, is I'm not going to touch this truck with this thing because I don't want to scratch it. But as you can see where the little window right there kind of comes out, or you can see the little line. Can you see that? Sorry about that. So if you can tell right here, what I was talking about before is this little window right here. You can see there's a little, kind of like a little rubber right there, or whatever, like a little sealer for the real truck. So what I do is I basically go off of that before you even tear a truck apart. Just kind of put you a little Sharpie mark right there on the side of the truck, just so that way you know your measurement, basically where you want to cut at as soon as you start. And that will basically, if you kind of put your finger on it, that'll kind of basically make you a full four-door, like a full four-door to go in this way here. And then you just go to the other side and you can see your little mark there. You just mark it. That'll basically give you an exact measurement, so that way whenever you do put your truck together, you won't have to worry about it being like off to one side, like if the truck's like all messed up and wonky looking, you know why you didn't cut right there on that line. And then up top, basically I try to use as much of this cab as I can, but the only thing is your A-pillar actually starts coming down right there, and you can kind of see the the cab going down with it. If you can see that there, you can see the cab goes down right there with it. And this one right here has a little bit of a junk spot right there. But what I do is I'll take my, if you guys don't have one, you can also, it's one of these here. If you guys don't have one of these, a caliper, I just kind of take it like this. And this basically kind of gives you a good measurement on the whole thing, on what you can do with it. So you basically just slide it across there, and you can kind of get your mark that way. You just kind of take your Sharpie along with your caliper here. And if you can't use that, don't have one of those, you can always use just a regular ruler. You can just kind of basically get your measurement. You just kind of look right. Oh, I'm way over here. My ruler's a little long, but you can kind of do this little deal right here, and you can kind of do it like that. It's no different really. This is basically your manual caliper if you don't have a caliper. But you can basically put a mark as long as your cab, put your little blast mark right here, right there on the back of the cab, and you can mark it on both sides there. And actually, yeah, that would work just like that. And you can take your Sharpie and go wherever you decide you want to cut it. It just kind of depends on what you want to, if you want to make it like an extended cab, you can do it a little bit shorter, or you can do it as a four-door. So basically this is, it's super easy process once you get the hang of it. This truck actually was my first one that I did mess up. So I actually ended up having to cut it back apart. This is why I'm showing you guys, so you guys don't make the same issue or problem that I had, make the same mistake as I did anyways. I'm going to throw the old yellow square body back in its case here. And so basically, and also another thing, I did decide I wanted to go with a short bed instead of a long bed. I'm still not 100% sure if I made the right decision or not. I'm not sure if a short bed will look better or if the long bed would have looked better. I do have the long bed sitting here. You guys kind of decide for me. Which one would you rather see? Would you rather see the long bed like that, or would you rather see the short bed like this? Oh, if I can get it lined up here, my finger don't work. Would you rather see the short bed like that? So comment below if you guys want to see the short bed or if you guys want to see the long bed. I have not decided yet. Before I do put JB Weld on this, I do want to take it and kind of sand all my glue off there. I don't want to get on the table, but try and get a lot of my glue off the side of the truck, so that way it makes it a little easier to place my JB Weld down. And try not to hit your door handles, like I always say. Try to avoid that at all costs if you can. Just kind of take your, hoping it hit that. Just kind of take it like that. If you can get in there with it, I'm just kind of slowly sand on it. It's kind of a little bit of a pain. And we'll do the top of the truck very soon. Actually, I might be able to do it real quick, depending on what I got laying around here. What I'll basically do for this, I probably won't do it on YouTube because it is kind of a pain and I do mess up on that quite a bit. But you basically, what you want to do is take you a little piece of styrene. If you got a little piece of that laying around here, and actually, we'll do a little piece here. Let's see if we can find one. And you want to cut it to the size. This is what I do. This is how I do it. I haven't ever found an easier way to do it. But I'll take my little piece of styrene and I'll put it right there in that crease. Oh, can you see what I'm doing? Hope so. And then we'll take a Sharpie and get my Sharpie here. And I'm going to put a little mark right here. I'm going to do the same with the other side. So somewhere around in there. And let me grab my scissors real quick. I think I just decided I was going to do it on YouTube. I always do that. Every time I say, oh yeah, I'll do it off YouTube, I always end up doing it. Where did my mark go? Oh man, I might have messed that up. Let's see, let's cut this off here. So let's cut that little piece off of there. And we're going to see how that fits down in there. So obviously it's not the exact size of the cab, but it's super close. And it kind of helps with JB Weld. You don't have to stick a bunch of JB Weld down in there, because that stuff likes to run out of the side of the cab. I have found that out. So we're going to see how this fits. Whoop. See, this is the part that always gets me. I never can get this thing stuck right where I want it. So let's see how this fits in here. Okay. So it looks like that's going to fit pretty well. For the most part, I'm going to take a little bit off of this one side, kind of get a little sanding going on. Alright, so let's see how this works. Actually, let me grab my tweezers real quick, if I know where they're at this time. Sometimes I lose those things. I never can find them till a couple weeks later. I think I put them down here in one of my drawers. Bear with me, I'm gonna find my tweezers. Alright, here we go. I found my tweezers. Got my little tweezers action going on now. So, I'm gonna try and see if I can't get this slid into place here. Ooh. Alright, so I think this is gonna work pretty well. See if we can get it slid just a little more. kind of get her wedged in there a little bit. If you can see what I did there, hopefully you've seen everything I did there. I'm just going to take a little piece of styrene, and we're just going to stick her in there, kind of cut her to size. And we're just going to take a little dab of glue right there, just to kind of get it to seal into place there. And we might take a little JB Weld on this side, which ain't no big deal. And then we'll still take a little bit on this side as well. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to end this video here. Hopefully this kind of helps you guys know how to learn how to make a 4-door. So this is part 1 of the whole entire 4-door, how you do a 4-door. If you guys want to see more of these videos, please be sure to comment below and let me know on the 4-door short bed or 4-door long bed, or we can make both sometime. And if you guys haven't checked out my Instagram, be sure to do that, because I am going to be doing a you guys build the truck kind of deal on YouTube here. I'm just kind of getting a couple little ideas going right now. So as of right now, I do have we will be building a Chevy. You can see my hand moving around in there. Woo. Okay, so anyways, we will be doing a Chevy, probably a dually, probably a just a regular old dually. So if you guys want to see a utility bed or a flat bed, just let me know in the comments. If you guys want to see a regular dually bed, that'd be a cool build there. I do have some parts laying around that we can make something cool, and I will have to order some stuff as well. So just let me know on that. Be sure to vote on Instagram. I'll be posting another one tonight on that. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the videos coming up soon, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.